Item SCP-359. Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-359 is to be contained within a 30m x 30m x 30m concrete structure. This structure is not to be entered between the hours of 9 p.m. and 6 a.m. local standard time. Any monitoring of SCP-359 during these hours is to be done via security cameras installed within the structure. SCP-359 is to be fed one adult pig every other day. Acceptable substitutions to this diet must be cleared with agent and doctor. All remnants of SCP-359's prey are to be completely cleaned out of the containment structure by 8:45 p.m. the following day. Description: SCP-359 appears to be a metal sculpture of a red-tailed hawk, Butia jamaicensis, with a wingspan of approximately 4.3 meters, perched atop a 12-meter arch. During daylight hours, approximately 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. local standard time, it displays no signs of movement and does not respond to any external stimuli. However, it has been determined by the Foundation that between the hours of 9 p.m. and 6 a.m. it displays the typical behaviors of an adult red-tailed hawk. Apart from being nocturnal, SCP-359 is apparently capable of flight. The mechanisms through which it accomplishes this have not been determined, as its wings are too short to allow for flight. SCP-359 was originally located just south of, in the United States. It first came to the Foundation's attention when local foresters began finding dead bodies of white-tailed deer, Odicoileus virgininus, in the area within a 1-kilometer radius of the sculpture, which looked to have been preyed upon. The white-tailed deer has no natural predators in the state of. Investigation officially began on data expunged when motorists on the stretch of state route that passes by SCP-359 reported that the hawk was not on top of the arch. On the same day, a local farmer reported finding the sculpture in his field, standing over the body of one of his cows, which had injuries consistent with predation by a large bird of prey. The farmer was administered a class amnestic and fed the story that the cow had died of natural causes, and its body eaten by coyotes. Route was closed for repairs, and SCP-359 was transferred to its current containment site and replaced with an immobile replica.